This iPad weird, so it kind of space out and then it go back in. But what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spirit Baby Kill. We back with another timeless message. I'm out here looking like the wild man. You know I'm going through my phases. But we back with another timeless message. 9 times out of 10, if you hear right now, this message probably meant for you. So take a resonate, leave the rest out. Offer the highest good and harm and none, no deception, no trickery. Let's dive right into it. Again, this is a general, timeless message, not personal. It can get personal, but it's not specific to nobody. So if you want a personal reading and want to know something that's specifically to your energy, inbox me through my email. My website will be back up sooner than later, probably in the next couple of days. I just been working trying to build the foundation so it won't go back down no more. But let's dive right into this message. Yeah, I really showed me love on the last video, so I know I'm doing something right. I just want to make sure I start making a bunch of Ricky videos also, because I want to be able to bring in some of that healing as we doing all this talking and understanding. But yeah, let's dive right into it. Y'all see the big bag next to me? This is copper, nothing but copper. I'm finna sit down for the next week or two, however long it takes, just script all this and present it nice, wrap it up, so I can use it for my jewelry that I make and stuff, and also sell a bunch of it because I got so much of it. I'm gonna sell it to people that want it, like $2. I mean $5 for 2 feet or something like that. But yeah, they'll dive right into the reading. I got us some counters going over here. They was for a ritual I did the other day with Ganesh and Lakshmi, but the tea lights went out, so we still got the tea lights right there. I got another one over there, and then I got one right there. Let's send us some energy healing, move some of these obstacles out of our way. I ain't gonna go too deep on this reading, on this message, because I plan on doing a message later when the sun go down. I just wanted to do something while I was outside now. So we can do most definitely keep us alight and see what's spiritual masters and guides trying to talk to us. And then we can do one earth warrior card. And you know, it's always my light seer deck. So let's dive into it. Thank you, Absolute Source. Thank you, Spirit God, all the divine beings for helping me today. Yes, there be no deception, no trickery, all for the highest good, no harm and none. Blessings, peace, abundance, wealth, and all good energies for the highest good, no harm. I ask for the right to mark and all the protective energies to protect us from any deception, trickery, any interference, anything negative, effective, peace, and healing, and blessings, peace, to us now, and get activated to the highest frequency of healing energy. Most possible for this video. Amen, amen. To the Lord, thank you, let's dive right into it. I kind of ain't got no layout today, so I just lay them out dead on the ground right here. Let's see what they got to say. You hear the music in the back? Your eyes ain't working, look who's hurting now. I had to shut you down. Oh, weak, boy. Oh, Mar had to shut you down. You thought you had me. I had to shut you down. 4 on the clock, as I say that. Glitch. I am a glitch in the matrix. You can't hold me down. They go for anybody. None of that going on. Page of Pentacles. I ain't talking about relationship wise, but I'm saying, you know, we is spiritual war here, my boy. Page of Pentacles was the first. Oh, I didn't have the world. Oh my God. It glitch in the matrix. Heard it all before. What's the last card? Ooh, that might not be right. You know, my cards go upside down and shit. I don't like it. I get the last card for it. I don't do this. these mismatch cards do. We're gonna be in reverse, it's gonna flip out reverse, but all my cards stand over right. Look at the universe, like, look at your ego just talking, because I could have just took the card that I already had, but hey, pick it. I need cards like everywhere. Because I've heard it all before. You know, that Page of Pentacles most definitely somebody that's, I ain't gonna just say young, but an apprentice or just a student in learning, trying to get their finances together, create their first set of rooting to get your stability, their finances and wealth together. You got the world card, most definitely, this money reading. Most definitely saying that it's all in your hands. You got all the opportunities, abundance, and successful energy in order for you to do it. And then you got the Four of Pentacles, which is saving and stability, meaning you should save, budget, and 629 on the clock, which is balance. Save, budget, and stack. You know, see where you giving out and where it's coming in, and how it can be a little. Wow, hold up. The radio tripping. It ain't tripping, but it's playing that music. Ooh, Eight of Pentacles though. They wanted that to come out because before we had the Three of Swords and I didn't want to put it. But it's in your hands. Like, you literally in a position for the universe to give you everything you want and for you to build and save. But with this Eight of Swords energy, you just feel so confused and discombobulated. You might even feel trapped. That's what it really feels like. You might be feeling really entrapped. And I need you. So is the song. The song more definitely singing. You feeling left out, feeling stuck. A time to open your eyes to unveil the truth, have more options than you thought. An opportunity to let go of an old story. Yeah, really let go and dive into that food energy. That was, cause you know what to do, High Priestess. Oh my God. To dive into your food and High Priestess energy, cause you know what's going on. So you shouldn't feel stuck by this anymore. Any longer person, place, or thing, you shouldn't feel stuck by it. Can't take it back. We reached the climax. So you pretty much know what it is. You know what's going on. You know what that happened. So it's best to hop out of this energy. Take your time though. I ain't saying just, hey, you need to get, no, hop up out of the energy though. And hop back in your bag. And remember who you is, because you know you is the High Priestess. So hop back into that full energy of just going with the flow. Seeing where the universe take you. Because they already trying to root you into the ground and make your word how you want it to. But you got to save and you got to pay attention. You got too many options to let this entrapment make you feel like you don't. High Priestess and the Fool. Dang. That's deep. That's deep. With the song in the back. Can't take it back. I can't get what we had on off my mind. 926. Got to. Green Tara. Supreme protection. You are being protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations and trust the universe. Master Buddha. Increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So trust your inner intuition and know you are being supremely protected right now. So whatever you know, how the situation still got you stuck or whatever, you being protected to be able to cut these cords off, but you got to be aware of what's going on. Last card, Lord Shiva and transcend. Rise up, honor your inner four steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Oh, that's a reading. You gotta rise above this, whatever this situation is. Kind of in the same shoes. You might be dealing with a narc or whatever, or somebody just, or you going through the emotional pain of what it was or whatever it is. You gotta move through it. Because you're being supported and guided to do it. You're going to have to cry, of course. The process is crying and doing all that to get through the emotion so you can get to the new side of you. You don't want to be stuck with all that this heavy energy on you. So, you know, the way to get to it is get through it. And it ain't going to be the process like you think it is. It's going to be way much easier. But it's only as easy as you make it because you can resist. And the universe can be throwing out as much love as you want. But if you resist it, then you're only getting a little tiny drop of it. One little tiny drop of it. So you gotta be aware, rise up, and know you are protected. That high priestess energy. 11:33 on the clock. In order for you to get them bag, you gotta move past the limitations. You gotta be able to dive and surrender. Let go. You already know. The universe already gave it to you. Sorceress of Light. Let me get one more because these are very long. Oh, let's get it. These might be two cards I ain't never seen. 12:02 on the clock. First one we had was Hayaka, Sorceress of Light. See how beautiful that is, that rainbow. Oh my God. And then we got Aloha Ki Okua. When she posed like that, giving and receiving, I guess. Look at that. Blessings of the Supreme Being. 12:33 on the clock. I never know what those cards be saying because they so in depth. Like, they so in depth. I had to pull out that book. Maybe in the future I'll be able to intuitively work with them to the point where I'm just on point with them. But right now, you know. Let's just sit and talk for a minute because I don't want to rush the video. I like to kind of lengthen out my videos. But yeah, this energy is like once you let go, really let go of feeling like you stuck or in trap, the universe just bless you with it all. Like, you already going through it, so it's like, let me go and finish that. Because you know what it is. The song playing in the back, you know what it is, so it ain't no point to keep pushing the issue when you can just go and lock in with yourself. Because it's like, alright, I read a book, and it was a spiritual book. That would make you crazy. It was on a spiritual channel, YouTube channel. So the book was like, get rich first. In my mind, I'm thinking like, what you mean get rich first? Like, don't you gotta like love and all this? No, mentally get your mindset ready to be rich already and all this. Don't chase after nothing on the chase. Like, stuff that come on your path, yeah, but don't chase nothing that's not leading to your success, your fulfillment, your abundance. So I got from that, I was like, well, I'm not finna, I don't know. It was just basically program your mind to be rich first, like align with richness first, then you can do everything else. Get some money first, and then you can do everything else. Which sound bad. It sound like go get some money first, and then you can do everything else. You're like, nah, get rich and hold the same visions and everything. Figure out a way to get rich. 9 out of 10 is just a mental and all that thing. Manifest money. Manifest you some money, and then you dive into everything you're trying to do, because it's like when you ain't got no money, you can't do nothing. Money is not the root of all evil. It becomes the root of all evil once you put all these labels and stuff on it. But it's a tool for your ascension. So it's best to get some money first, so the ascension process can be way easier than you just flunked out here. So if you already on your ascension path, it's best to try to figure out how you gonna get your stability and everything together, because you're gonna need that protection on this 3D level. You're gonna need that to be able to move without needing somebody every 2 seconds to ask them for their next step. I mean, for something else. You get what I'm saying? Because you on your own path, everybody not gonna understand your ascension journey, relationship, people, everything. So in the midst of that, they will fumble you up and a whole lot of stuff, because they personal problems, they personal life, they personal self, they ego block you, all types of low down stuff. So instead of having people, places, things controlling you, you need to step back into your power, transcend, and not control it, but have more power than it has over you. But if money a big thing, the universe will always gonna make you get some money first, and then you'll be able to do everything you want to do. Because money can become a big block. You have some generational problems around money and everything. So money is a big problem, and money not bad. You need money down here in order for you to do what you need to do. The universe got to give you money in order for you to give out free stuff and all that stuff you want to do that's super nice to people. So you got to change your money mindset. You got to change your money perspective. You never stuck. You never lacking. You might hit a bump one time, but it's a bump that teach you something. You learning. So money, you got to get your money together. I tell myself that every day, I gotta get my money together. I still bad with money, but it's like, it's gonna come together. Especially once I'm doing what I love, at the same time I'm trying to get the money. That's what the book was really about. Like, do what you love, that's gonna get you rich first, and then dive into everything else you don't even know about. So just do what you wanna do first, and build up your wealth. I ain't hit the plant yet, and if it went out. They playing some good music. 17:17 on the clock, as I said it. If you can't be strong, you need a cold. If your love is on to and I think to be if you can't be strong, you need a cold. If your love is strong, on to you. When I hear love songs like that, I be like, whoever my soulmate, twin flame, whatever it is, that's them calling out to me. Because I ain't no sucker, I ain't no lame person. I'm a good-hearted person. I learned my lessons. So I feel like it's time for them to go and come to me. I be listening to music like that, I'm like, oh, they calling out to me. 8:08 on the clock, as I see it. You see? Yeah, I can skip all this. I'm sorry. I just be turned. Into it. My brother gave me that bag. Intuitive. Yo, I should have been back there in 1990 while I was gonna get that damn little turned up. Ooh. They were like, oh, this man crazy. 1906 on the clock. I ain't gonna smoke all this, but I'm gonna watch a movie. Good hit. I got some source. Thank Spirit God for everything. Okay, let's dive into it. Let's see what the book got to say. And if you're trying to get into tarot, bro, please use the book, bro. It's gonna help you so much until you get to that point of already knowing what everything means. You know what I'm saying? Until you dig into your intuition. I use my intuition, like I basically read the cards already before I even get into the book. But the book just gives more clarification. So, don't be sad or mad. You gotta use the book. Top professionals probably still use the book. So use that book, man. That book that come with them tarot cards is the most beautiful thing you can use if you don't know what you. I ain't gonna say if you don't know what you're doing, but if you just don't know how to get the words out. Okay, the first one we had was the Page of Pentacles. I want to be your lady. If you can, give me a call. If your love is strong, give my all to you. Bro, I need my idea so bad, but I don't. It's like I've been letting it just freeform and do it on its own, but I do. It's kind of crazy in the middle, but I do want it done, because once I get it done, it's going to be looking so fine, and I'm going to be looking like that futuristic, sexy person that I know I am. Alright, the first card we had was Page of Pentacles, page 174. 74 can be significant to you, because I've been seeing 74 a lot, trying to figure out what it means. 174, manifesting new opportunities, beginnings, good news, ambition, skills and training, financial opportunities, new career paths, new connections, exploration stage, a beginner, earth magic, making plans a reality. Ooh, see? She holds her mandala with a curious heart and with a curious. I'm finna start reading the shadow side too. The shadow side of it is being non-committal, lack of progress, learning from past mistakes, procrastinating, not bringing plans down to earth. She holds her mandala with a curious heart and roots into the bedrock to begin understanding the manifesting essence that we all had, that we all hold. Remember when you thought you can be an entrepreneur? Go ahead and ground that energy before it dissipates. We activate practical magic with our hopes, and we pull up energy from the earth to bring it to form. Progress happens one life stage at a time, and you must anchor into the details while simultaneously keeping your head in the clouds to dream. There may be pieces that still need to fall into alignment, but that doesn't mean that you aren't going to arrive. You're in the perfect place to figure out how to make your prosperity a reality. Seek confidence and dependability, and remember that you hold this power no matter where you stand today. New perspectives and upgrades of consciousness are on the way, so use your plans for the future and expedite its arrival. I can be practical and realistic and still run ahead to meet my dreams. The next card we had was the World. The first card was the Page of Pentacles. Rooting herself into the bedrock, 22:44 on the clock, as I was saying that. The next card we had is the World. With her sacred geometry everywhere around her. Completion, joy, wholeness, achievement, happy endings, abundance, success, new levels of consciousness, literally traveling the world. The world brings you one of the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations, you come so far. A large project or period in your life is coming to a successful conclusion, and it's time to reveal in the sweet afterglow of your success. If you're not quite there yet, take this card as a sign that you're on the right path. So both of them cards said that right then and there, you're on the right path. Consciously step into the world's essential energy and welcome this beautiful shift as your inner spiritual landscape merges with your outer reality. As you reach this stage of fruition, remain focused. Don't slacken your resolve as you glimpse the magic at the long end of the journey, because it's time to follow through with your final steps and complete the cycle. Even in shadow, the World is a positive card that signifies bliss and happy endings, with oodles of positive energy on the way. I accept this gift of completion, and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. Next card we got in this deck is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Stability, savings, success, generosity, just success everywhere. Accepting your worth, being in flow with the universe, feelings of gratitude, helping others in time of need. You're building your life coin by coin, and you reached a moment of stability. Getting here signifies an interval when you can rest, reevaluate, and take stock. Likely you're being reminded to double check those foundations and to save some money for a rainy day. How do you feel about your finances? Continue toward your goal without over focusing on your position, and let go of any jealousy derived from another person's position in life. Negative feelings around abundance will breed energy blocks big enough to hold back even the most magical of trajectories. The tighter you try to hold on to things, the more you block yourself from stepping into the flow of happiness and wealth. If a scarcity mindset is hunting your actions, ask yourself if you are looking down on others based on how much money they have or don't have. Actively save and give in the world and on focus on feeling excited and expansive. I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. So you always got more than you need. Don't look down on people because they got a bunch of money. They probably doing something. None of that. Don't look down on people because they ain't got no money. They ain't doing that. None of that. You ain't worried about that right now. Right now, you worried on your bag and your bag only. What you got going on. Release the jealousy. Because, you know, sometimes you might get jealous. You might feel like you deserve it, whatever. That's normal. You're a human. But destroy it as soon as it come through and realize, you know, you still your own person. You're going to get it however you get it. Let them get it however they get it. Boom. Additional cards, though. I don't even know this one. Eight of Swords. Feeling stuck. A time to open your eyes and unveil the truth, having more options than you thought. An opportunity to let go of an old story. This is a gentle reminder that you create your reality. Look beyond the veil of illusion that your current limitations are projecting. If you are feeling trapped with no path forward, remember that this too is a perspective that can be lifted. When you choose sovereignty over victimhood, you become the fierce wielder of choice. You can free yourself from your shackles and shift your outcome dramatically by accepting that you are the one person who is responsible for your happiness. Create infinite portals of possibility by becoming the solution. We are never really stuck. Nurture your soul and spend the time you need to transmute any feelings of helplessness. While we can't control every experience that is put on our path, we definitely can work on how we respond to each one. Let go of old stories and be vigilant of any wallowing, low vibe thoughts that you may be holding on to. Reframe your experiences as lessons and choose to heal. I am free to choose my healing and my life. Don't be a victim. You never stuck. It's always a lesson. Look at everything like a lesson. I goddamn burnt my mama. I burnt my mama's house down. I don't know what the hell that was about, but I looked at it like it was a lesson. Either A, it was teaching us how to be more calm in the situation, or B, it was just teaching me how to be more careful with what I do. Or just teaching me another lesson that it could be different energies out there. It's all type of stuff. Anything can happen. Break down on the side of the car. You probably need to slow down for a minute and, you know, get yourself together. God probably saving you from a situation that's finna take you on. And at this moment, he trying to help you not fall. So he done made your car go down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at the situation like you always being protected and helped, even in the worst ones. Because you always put yourself in it. So it's like God and the universe trying to lead you the best way they think you should go. You got too much free will, so they got to let you do what you want to do. You know, and work what you doing, what you supposed to be doing too. You got a mission, but you got free will. So to be smart to do the mission, and then, you know, work with your free will instead of just, oh, I'm finna just go straight free will and just do what I want to do willy-nilly and ain't doing no parts of the mission. They really can't help you at that point because you ain't doing nothing for them, so what can they really do for you? You ain't even doing nothing for yourself. You just using your free will, just doing stuff. I don't know. Then we had the Fool as the next card. New beginnings. This is all new beginning energy. Letting go of that final cycle, letting go of that final energy of whatever that past situation is and coming into your new self. New beginnings, potential adventures, enthusiasm, innocence, optimism. Every dream achieved begins with the seemingly foolish notion that there is something bigger out there, something greater to explore and to become. This childlike optimism comes from deep within your knowing, and it reminds you that you can achieve all the magical things that you've been dreaming about. The journey of the soul begins with a single step, and you may find yourself on the edge of an epic journey. Turn towards your future with enthusiasm and know that a divine leap of faith is required in order to claim the reward that the abyss is offering. You may not feel ready, you may not be ready, but there is magic in the air. Go in the house. Go in the house. There is magic in the air. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, you may not. Just a bachelor. I'm making a video. I'm making a video for you there. Move back. Don't burn yourself on that camera. What's up, y'all? This is my nephew, man. He been a big help. He like my secret competition when it comes to my YouTube. He said, I seen your YouTube. You over there talking about God. That's why everybody messing with you. I'm so weak. You can tell him what's up, Josiah. You want to tell him what's up?
I want to do my own.
Yeah, he... Get on. Go in the house, Princess.
Oh, she got to go pee.
Go use it. He said he gonna make his on YouTube, yeah. So, you know, we gonna grow together. We gonna be vlogging and stuff. He gonna be on his own time, though, because he, you know, he a little man. He got it. So, once we do it together a couple times, I think he gonna be able to do it by himself.
I wonder what's in his room.
The back room.
What back room?
With the drying stuff at.
Drying stuff at?
3033, this is my song. Why this song playing? You and your body.
Mama cook hamburgers and chicken.
I don't eat meat, bro.
Oh, it ain't no meat in there. It's just cheese and hamburgers.
That's meat, bro.
Oh,
Alright, let me finish up, y'all. I'm sorry, my nephew came to talk to me.
I would ran it.
In her cage.
Last night, I couldn't get no sleep.
Why? Because she kept messing around in the cage. Turn toward your future with enthusiasm and know that a divine leap of faith is required in order to claim the reward that the abyss is offering. You may not feel ready, you may not be ready. There is magic in the air, and the universe is waiting to support you with infinite love and guidance. Trust your intuition as you swan dive into the seed of potential. I am ready for this adventure down my soul path.
Yeah. What are you rating for?
31 on the clock, as I said. Yeah, I get on now. Go in the house, Princess.
No, 31 on the clock.
Go in the house.
She can't find a spot.
Go in the house. Go.
She needs to
Go. I'm finna show you something too.
What?
When I get done with this video. I am ready for this adventure down my soul path. Alright. Going on. Just like, let me go and finish my video.
You better.
And the last and final card on this deck is the High Priestess. Page 22, number 2. 222. Dreams. Go in the house, Princess. Dreams, powerful visions, psychic insights, serendipity, meditation, intro perspective, intuition, a spiritual experience. The priestess sits on the edge of this realm and the next as she draws down meaning and illumination from beyond the veil. Sacred insights and profound wisdom are flowing to you now, and to access them, you must tune into your intuition and submerge your thoughts into her subconscious realm. The language of the unconscious mind is revealing itself to you now through metaphor and dreams or its ancient memories that resurface to be processed. Pay attention to synchronicity, any nagging feelings of being off track, as well as good feelings that move you in a new direction at this time. The divine whispers that are emanating from your soul hold an important message for you, and the bridge between this enigmatic realm of the priestess and your conscious understanding of the signs will be found through your own quiet introspection. I have the answers I seek, and by following the truth, I will find them. So you know literally everything. 33 on the clock, as I said it. You in tune. You know exactly what's going on. You coming more into alignment the more you sit with yourself and try to figure out what your mind got to tell you. Let's move on to the next deck. Sorry, y'all, I'm so turned. I gotta learn how to grind myself some more. First card of this deck, which is my light seers deck. Light. Keepers of the Light Oracle deck is Green Taurus, Supreme Protection. Legend has it that Avalokitesvara, the personification of perfect compassion, was looking down on the earth one day and cried tears when he witnessed all the suffering in the world. When the tears hit the earth, a lotus formed, from which Tara, the goddess of compassion and light, was born. She has many forms based on different colors, and we have chosen green in this oracle because she brings a light of protection and safety with her. Always compassionate and loving, she helps us move into a new state of being and doing. You are safe. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Cords are being cut between you and your past so that you can feel energetically clear and aware. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be recreated now. Just acknowledge them and leave them behind so you can step into a space of spiritual and personal freedom. Green Tar has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart and that it's safe to trust what you feel and who's in your life today. Still don't put up a wall when you dealing with the sticky people, because their energy gonna mirror back to them and they gonna understand how messed up they are. So sometimes you gonna be the lesson for people. 35 on the clock, as I said. Master of Buddha, increased awareness. What's the next card we had? Master Buddha. And I'm a Buddha walking in the flesh. Come on, try that test. Master Buddha. The Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, started his life as a rich, moldy-coated prince. But one day he broke free from the palace and was exposed to sickness, age, and death. This shook him and set him off on a spiritual adventure that would lead him to leave. I know there ain't no mosquito. These big old mosquitoes they be out here, man. Yeah, it is. This shook him and set him off on a spiritual adventure that would lead him to leave behind all earthly pleasures and seek enlightenment so that he could end suffering in the world. Now he helps us make contact with our inner teacher and encourages us to acknowledge how we feel and then accept it so we can move beyond the suffering we feel. Page 77. You are moving beyond the illusions that fear has created so that you can be more focused on your priorities and what is serving you on this path. All suffering eventually comes to an end, and acknowledging how you really feel and what occurred in order for you to feel this way will help you move beyond it. Call on Master Buddha now to help you remember you are part of something that is greater than suffering. The wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit you. Thoughts may arise now that solve issues in your life, home, relationships, or work. They are being sent to you from your inner teacher, the Buddha within. Listen to that intuition. That's what's popping out right now. Intuitive. You intuition. Sometimes you can't even listen to other people for their opinions and stuff, but they haven't reached where you reached yet. So you gotta listen to yourself, your higher self most of the time. Your inner God. Last card is Lord Shiva. Rain, be quiet, girl. Lord Shiva. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. Shiva is one of India's trinity of male god figures. He is depicted wearing a cobra around his neck, representing his capacity to tame fear or the ego. Surrounded by stars, showing his connection to the cosmos. Holding a trident, acknowledging the three aspects of divine masculine power in India: creator, preserver, and destroyer. He is known as the destroyer because of his warrior-like energy and ability to destroy fear. He is a facet of the divine father energy and offers paternal protection, support, and guidance. He is also acknowledged as the cosmic dancer because he helps coordinate the interaction between Earth and the cosmos. He has the capacity to help us move beyond the fear of failure and into clarity and connection. Lord Shiva is with you right now to awaken your sense of connection to life itself. You are moving through. I told you I'm recording a video.
I need you to watch Princess.
You take her in the house, bro.
She not going.
Yes, you will. You forced her to go in the house.
I did, but she ain't going.
Alright, just go in the house then. She's straight.
You gonna watch it?
Hold up, man. God damn, man. Come on.
PHE died, what?
Lord Shiva is with you right now to awaken your sense of connection to life itself. You are moving through a deep transition and things will become clear from this point. You will know exactly what you need to do and where you need to be. This is a powerful time as you will transcend the limitations that others have set for you. It is a time of innovation, ideas, stargazing, soul traveling, and soul revealing. Shiva, the Lord of Dance, is here with his sacred sound of Om to lead the way. Man, you finna sin past all of it. Past all of it. Like, it's really nothing that can hold you back but you. Other people gonna project, but you soon realize where you picking up projections and where you ain't gonna pick up no projections. Cause you gotta listen to yourself. This is your path, not nobody else's path. It's gonna be somebody following your path. Okay, we're in the next deck of the Oracle book. These deep cards. We got number 40, Hayaka, sorceress of light. Ooh, no enemy shall defeat you, not by night nor by day, not upon the earth nor in the soul. You are divinely protected and empowered. You shall fulfill your destiny with joy in your heart and laughter in your belly. Play, be in nature. Feel the freedom of happiness within you even in this moment. These are your sacred powers, and within them you shall take every step upon your journey successfully, and nothing shall thwart your divine destiny. Ask for healing, mentoring, or assistance to support you now. This support will help you feel stronger and more empowered to deal with any challenge and be reassured that your spirit can handle it. There is a spiritual protection for you now. As you follow the guidance to explore conscious movement and creative self-expression. This can stir up old energy, releasing it from you and allowing vital presence to take hold within you. Whew. You are going through an initiation in which you will need to reassert your happiness and joy anytime it slips into the darkness of doubt, fear, or anxiety. Take time to dance, sing, drum, and affirm your aliveness with joy and courage. Become spiritually bolder in the face of anything that attempts to diminish you. Have faith in the power of the divine being, the supreme power. You are watched over by love. Hayaka, a goddess of Hawaiian culture, watches over the sacred dancers of the hula and the arts of chant, sorcery, and medicine. Hers is the medicine of light, sound, and the ability to penetrate the darkness of lower level consciousness, which may overwhelm our sense of spirit, joy, heart, and inspiration with defeatism, despair, boredom, or even terror. This type of oh my God, what's going on? Whew. This type of onslaught from darkness comes at certain times to those seeking to embody and enact the light on earth. One of those times is when we feel strong and are making progress, but feel tested to sustain that higher level of being and awareness even through challenge. Another time may be when we feel weaker, more vulnerable, perhaps fatigued from a challenge and not quite able to summon the ability of joy of our own. In all moments upon the spirit's warrior's path of light, Hayaka assists. Hayaka is said to dwell in a grove of liho trees which are sacred to her as the place where she spent her time dancing with the four spirits. Hayaka names translate as she who lifts darkness. Hai is from the lifting of the hip and Aka means shadow. As patroness of sacred dancer, she reminds us that with a simple movement of our hip, we can move into dance and connect with joy. It is said that one of the things that a shaman will ask a person who is plagued by demons, or in our modern parlance, unable to summon the energy for their truth, for fulfillment and sacred purpose in the world, is when they last dance. Dancing whether moving your body to music or symbolically and whatever makes your being light up, is a way to invoke aliveness so that we can tap into the joy that counteracts darkness. Shake it off. Like, dang, Lord Shiva just was coming in talking about dancing, and now this talking about dancing. Basically, shake it off so that we can tap into the joy that counteracts darkness. Consider what makes you feel like your soul is dancing. Make time and space for it in your life as a practice for sustaining and strengthening your spirit. Part of
Hayaka's divine purpose is bearing the clouds, providing rain, thunder, and lightning. Her wisdom reminds us that movement in itself can be healing. When energy becomes stagnant, we struggle. This doesn't mean we abstain from rest, but rather we learn how to rest within the endless movement of life itself. True rest still allows energy to circulate through our being. This is why we emerge from rest feeling renewed and refreshed. Movement from circulating energy means flowing in relationships with our bodies, minds, and soul, trusting our inner rhythms. Most modern lifestyles make it difficult to live an honest relationship with the mind and body. It can be tricky to find the time and place to authentically and spontaneously honor our natural needs for the expression and flow. So we summon our wisdom and creativity to find a way. Hayaka say that we must be willing to move with the storm wisdom within us, or we shall be moved by the storm wisdom around us. We will be moved by those events which startle us from our routine when we are falling asleep rather than resting and living. Permit yourself to explore a more authentic relationship with yourself and trust that in the process that changes that will happen, and sometimes those changes will include how and where we will live, work, and with whom we share our lives will be healing. Here is a prayer of protection and affirmation. You can say this for yourself or over another on their behalf. In that case, speak that invocation as if it was them speaking the prayer. This is a way to offer spiritual service to them. However, if you offer this for another, know that you cannot force it to be received by their soul, and you must honor their free will to choose how they wish to live. Say aloud, may light dance freely within my soul, lifting my mind from oppression and freeing my heart from restraint. May I honor my true nature and live in genuine inner truth. May I rest in the changes of life, moving with grace and wisdom. May I attract endless divine love and the protection to live this gift of my life in perfect fulfillment on all levels. I am dignity. I am wild grace. I am unrestrained being. I move in authentic truth, dancing sacred joy and soulful expression upon this earth. You will know when you have truly spoken this prayer from the heart because you will feel lighter, brighter, happier, and safe. You can repeat it out as often as you wish. As you do, the words will build a field of sacred light and divine protection within your consciousness. You have completed your healing process. Mm. You gotta shake it off. And the final and last card is number 25. 2 plus 5, 7. Aloha ki akua. Blessings of the Supreme Being. Number 25. Okay, cool. I need to feel right to it. Let me take me a sip of water. You can try it if you want. You gon' see that shit ain't easy as you thought it, baby girl. Pimp at your own risk. Okay. Blessings of the Supreme Being. Aloha ki aku a. Hawaiian wisdom recognizes that the divine is love, the supreme being from which all love emanates. Manifest a blessing for you. The realm of the heart is love's temple. When you enter the heart, you gain access to the great one and to mana, the power, authority, grace, and magnetism to manifest your divine destiny. Trust in what is meant for you. Surrender doubt and disconnection in favor of love and respect for the great one, and you shall live your true destiny with your joy and heart. Love can and will conquer all. A blessing is coming to you now. Things do not need to be complicated. When you are confusing yourself with too many variables, too much information, fear, and doubt, focus on filling your heart with love and let everything else go. When you open your heart to divine guidance and let go with faith, Spirit will handle all matters in your life. Rather than making you passive, this will inspire you to only take the most helpful actions. This oracle indicates an answered prayer, and the Spirit has you covered in a situation of concern. You are healing and deepening your relationship with the divine. Whoa. Answers being prayer. Shake it off. You're the high priestess. Go with what you know, intuition. Your empowered and open heart is capable of receiving divine presence. This is a sacred gift that must be protected. Guard the temple of your heart against becoming clouded by fear or lack of forgiveness. The purity and strength of your heart flow from your loving relationship with the supreme being, whether your image of that may be, whatever your image of that being may be. Allow yourself to trust in your divine relationship unconditionally, and your affairs will work out beautifully. Sometimes we sense a significant purpose for our lives, a task that could benefit the greatest good, or there may simply be an issue that you need to confront so you can grow spiritually, but your mind is afraid to let go. In moments of doubt, concern, or more rarely, when you feel capable of anything, remember the truth about the role of the Supreme Being in our hearts and our lives. We need to do our part to fulfill our destinies, and the great ones need us to trust and allow for the divine love to be our nourishment and for the divine grace to be our empowerment. We cannot fulfill our divine destinies without mana. The divine has instilled authority, grace, and power within us to help us cultivate and express through the guidance that we feel in our hearts. Every purpose given to you comes with the divine gift of the power to accomplish it. It is only through the divine relationship that we can tap into these gifts and make the sacred purpose for our lives a reality into the world. You are one of those souls with a purpose and a heart big enough to be concerned about the spiritual vitality of the many. Spiritual purpose like this cannot be condensed into a job. It is a way of being, where you recognize that the divine is in all things, has power beyond what the intellect can understand, and is generous and empowering of the purpose of all souls. You will be ready to express and grow your mana, your holy power in the world. There is a purpose for which you were born. Time and events shall converge to bring you to all that you need for the fulfillment of this purpose. You shall be protected from derailment as you deepen your heart connection to the supreme being who is love. Cast aside anger, fear. Hey man, what I just told y'all? What I just told y'all? Put her back in the house then. Why you let her out? When you just begged me to put in there. Go in the house, princess. Go in the house, princess. Go in the house, princess. Cast aside anger, fear, disappointment, and judgment. If you feel hesitant to trust because of certain ideas or past experiences, talk to the Great One about those things. Ask to be shown how to find peace and understanding that helps you become open to intimacy with the divine. If you have to break through some barriers of mind and heart to love the divine more fully, boldly, ask for help to do so. Acknowledge the divinity of the hand that works through yours. Do not lay false claim to the wonders that will flow, as that would simply scare your mind and close your heart as it wonders how it could ever do it again. Do not lay false claim to the wonders that will flow, as that will simply scare your mind and close your heart as it wonders how it could ever do it again. Instead, reveal in the heart in the feelings of safety, strength, and tenderness that will fill your soul when you allow yourself to revere the great beloved. Place one hand on your heart and say this prayer. Aloha ki akua. I honor and love you. Supreme being, great beloved, I choose to allow you full access to my mind, my heart, my soul. I feel you in my heart now. I recognize your purpose and your power within this heart, made sacred through your presence now. Help me learn how to relate to you, to love and receive you fully. Please help me accomplish all that you have intended for me. May all serve your great loving purpose with joy, love, and peace. So be it. You may like to spend some time in meditation, further prayer, or rest. When you are ready, simply open your eyes. You have completed your healing process.
It's crazy. Dance with the universe. You are protected. Dance with the universe. Use your intuition. But yeah, it's your boy Spirit Baby Kid. Thank y'all for sitting through this long message. I hope it helped y'all. I'll be back later on to do another message. It'll be more controlled out and then got everything together. But yeah, support me. Email me if you need a personal message. This is a timeless message. So yeah, thank you. Like I said, email me if you need anything personal. But yeah, thanks. I'll be back later.